Hi Libra, welcome to your December 2022 tarot reading. So these messages are for the collective, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you are looking for a personal reading though, if you have specific questions that you're looking for answers to, then you can schedule on www.crystallizewithkate.com. Otherwise, let's dive right in to see what Spirit wants you to know for the month of December. First card that came out was the Seven of Swords. This card has been popping out a couple different times and maybe in a couple different readings. If you have various signs, a different sign than your sun sign for your moon, rising, Venus, you can check out other videos as well. But the Seven of Swords, it feels like for December, Libra, I feel like there's I'm hearing the word up-leveling, there's an up-leveling, but there's like a shortcut that you might be taking. Like there's a quicker route to your end goal. So sometimes the Seven of Swords is seen as being a little bit more sneaky or deceptive, but I'm almost seeing it as you're finding a shortcut. Like things don't have to be as complicated as you're making them. We also have the Nine of Cups. This is a wish come true, manifestation fulfillment. Something that you've been hoping for or wishing for is gonna be coming in. We have the Six of Cups, which is, somebody might be gifting you something. I mean, it's December, and if you celebrate Christmas or the holidays, usually there's gifts involved anyway, but this might be an unexpected gift or a gift that might help you get closer towards your end goal or whatever that is for you. This could also be like a special friend or family member showing up. Maybe you've been wishing or hoping for a better connection with your angels or past loved ones. So this could be a message from your guardian angel or a message from the divine as well. We have the Ten of Cups. So I feel like there's lots of happiness, togetherness. I feel like getting together with friends or family is really going to be important for you in the month of December. It's going to help you feel more abundant. So abundance is important for you in the sense of feeling that connectedness, that sense of community, whether that be family, friends, work, however that goes. Some of you might also be slow and steady on the path towards meeting some type of financial goal. That could be like maybe you're saving up to get a new car, maybe you're saving up to buy your own house, saving up to do this thing. Spirit is here to remind you that if you have this end goal in mind, you need to be consistently pushing forward with it, right? If, say, just for example, say that you want to be saving up for a new car, and so you create that budget plan of every single month I have to put this amount of money aside so that I can have that money to buy the new car, whether it be for the down payment or just to buy it outright. The Knight of Pentacles is here to remind you that if you don't keep being consistent, if you don't keep doing that work, then it's just going to take way longer to get towards the end goal. So that's what the Knight of Pentacles is here reminding you of. Some of you might be I'm just hearing that some of you might be saving up for something or putting in the work really in the month of December, getting either stricter or more serious even about what your goals are and how you can reach them. So getting that planned out and starting working on that. We have the King of Swords. You're an air sign. Swords are the air sign. So you might be your month of December could involve another air sign. They could be really important in your life in some way in the month of December. What is this King of Swords here for? Any other information on this King of Swords? King of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be a friend, a family member, but it's definitely advanced energy. This could be somebody who is older or just feels more mature, more wise. You could be getting a lot of divine downloads, divine insight, where you're feeling like, wow, I just all of a sudden have this wisdom within me that I maybe never knew was there. So I feel like I'm hearing some of you, like if you have the ability to work from home, I'm almost seeing some of you be working from home. I'm hearing that. And some of you are really going to find comfort being at home, where being out and about might have been important to you in the past. It feels like there's more of a sense of being at home is bringing you a lot more comfort and making you feel a lot more grounded and stable at this time. There's definitely a grounded energy here involving that. With this King of Swords, there's some butterflies up here. If you associate a butterfly with maybe a past loved one, that could be a message for you. And then there's also this, can't tell if it's a wolf or a dog, but if a wolf is resonating with you as like a spirit animal, then that message is for you as well. It could also be that your partner or maybe a good friend, or maybe somebody that's really important to you in your life, they could be an earth sign, so Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. That relationship with them might be important in the month of December. That one wanted to come out. Adrift. Letting go. Allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. This is number 27. So if there's been something that you've been more fixated on, I feel like there's a lightening of that. A lightening as in you're choosing to let go. You're choosing to let God, Spirit, the divine, whoever you associate with, you're kind of letting them take over some type of situation. Like, I've been trying to control things for too long, and now I'm letting this part of this thing go because it's just not serving me to continue dwelling on it. And then we also have freedom, independence, self-determination. I love that card. I love the colors on it, the vibe of it. Maybe you associate yourself, maybe like pirates or, that kind of thing. And there even is a sword at the bottom of this card, which definitely represents an air energy. But there is a sense of, definitely a sense of freedom. You are letting go. You're allowing yourself to be more free. You're detaching maybe from certain ideas that maybe society has placed on you. You have to do this thing by a certain age, or you have to own these things in order to be considered successful, make this much money. But you're freeing yourself from ideas that other people have placed on you, and you're just being true to who you are. Maybe some of you are even gaining some financial freedom. I'm hearing that as well. Some of you may be gaining financial freedom. If you've been relying on somebody else, I feel like maybe there's an increase in money. I asked Spirit before this reading what crystal would be good for Libra to work with in the month of December, and carnelian was standing out. There might be some sacral work that needs to be done. Carnelian is great for creativity, self-expression, motivation, healing any type of sexual wounds. And the colors in this are definitely standing out with this card, the freedom, independence, and the King of Pentacles. So there might be some type of sacral work that you need to do during the month of December. So let's see what other messages Spirit has. What challenges might be popping up for Libra in the month of December? Releasing and letting go, right? Right here, we have this adrift card, letting go. It might be really hard to say, you know what? I'm not in control of this anymore. I am letting this go. We have the number 13 card, which would traditionally be the death card. And it says release, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So you might be choosing to maybe step away from something and into something else. With the Seven of Swords being here as the first card that came out, maybe you're making a decision that maybe other people don't agree with, or they think, that wasn't the decision I would have chosen to do. Or maybe you're trying to be secretive about a decision that you want to make because you're afraid of judgment or something like that. It's time to release that. You're at the end of some type of phase or situation. This is usually a pivotal moment. It's a big change or ending in your life. Maybe you're releasing fears or wounds. Maybe it has a lot to do with healing. Healing yourself, releasing limiting beliefs. That could be it. Or it could be the end of a job. Maybe you're choosing to leave your job, or maybe you get fired, or maybe you're choosing to leave a relationship, anything like that. But it feels like something really important there. But then we also have this number 15 card that is called ego. All right, so you could be struggling with letting go of the ego, right? Sometimes it's easy to fall into that materialism, right? Where we want to have all of these different things. But I think asking yourself, are these things bringing me happiness, or is it maybe people involved with these things or experiences that I'm looking for? There's something related to the ego here, releasing the ego. There's a big difference between a need and a want. So I think that's a message that's coming through for you as well, is part of what we're being drawn to at this time, a need or a want, and is it really just to coax our ego, our sense of, well, I can check that off my societal expectations list, But this ego card says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So that could also, I've said so many times, the ego can hold us back from going forward with things that could be life-changing for us. Because the ego would rather have us stay somewhere that is safe and comfortable to save us from potential criticism. Our ego doesn't want to deal with any type of criticism or failure. So they'll hold us back and allow us not to experience certain things or go for certain things because we're afraid of failing or looking bad or something like this. So releasing the ego is going to be challenging, potentially challenging for you, Libra, but also really important on your journey in this month of December. The other two cards that I wanted to talk about are the Seven of Earth and the King of Air. So the King of Air is the King of Swords. This card has come out twice now. So that can be really important to you. When I'm done with this reading, if you want to further research the King of Swords, by all means, you can do that. This card says, speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So as part of the challenge, maybe it's hard to feel brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. Maybe you're being really judgmental on yourself or maybe somebody else in your life. Maybe you're having a hard time seeing both sides of the coin, both sides of a situation. However, Spirit is saying it's going to be important for you to speak your truth. If you're in a position where you need to go see a therapist, or maybe you're doing a project on your house, and you're like, I really want to do this DIY, but I need a professional here to help finish this out before the holidays or something like that. Seeking out professional advice. Don't be afraid to ask for advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Am I doing certain things because they make me happy or because I think that I need to do this thing? And anytime the phone rings in a reading, I say this is an important message. So that's an important message for somebody. All right, Seven of Earth. Seeds well planted. A temporary pause in action. Unnecessary worry. So I love the picture on this card. It's a tree with a face on it, kind of like an old man face. I think that it's probably going to be too reflective or glaring because it's a glossy finish on this card. But A potential challenge here might be patience. When I see the Seven of Earth, I think of impatience. Oh, I've already put in a lot of work and I haven't seen the results that I wanted, so maybe I'll just give up on this thing. So it's telling you, keep pushing forward. So seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. That might be part of the challenge here, is letting go of that worry. You're planting the seeds to get to where you want to go. That Knight of Pentacles came out. This is all about planting the seeds. You're planting the seeds and it takes time. So patience might be a challenge in this month of December. We want to just see the results immediately, and it can be really hard to wait it out. But it says unnecessary worry. Things are working out for you. So let's see. Any last message that Libra needs to know for the month of December? Earth magic, and we have the number 1. There could be some new beginnings. We had this release card, and in any type of death, there's always a new beginning. There's always a rebirth. So I feel like there's some type of rebirth that's happening for some of you. You're having this new perspective on something, but also you're getting quite grounded. You're slowing down. That sense of like wanting to be home or wanting to get grounded definitely was strong in this reading as well. So I'm gonna read a little bit more about this card just to see what other messages might be involved here. The key concepts: being grounded in nature, the quiet, dark place where all things begin, where essence is first ignited before manifestation, knowing you are part of the earth and she is part of you. Earth magic speaks to the intrinsic relationship that you and all living things have with the consciousness of the earth, also known as Gaia. Imagine the oak tree that begins its journey as an acorn, gathering the life force energy it needs from the earth so it can sprout up from the ground. Because you are a part of nature, you follow the same cycle of manifestation. Everything you are, your evolution, and the successful manifestation of your dreams begin below the surface of consciousness until an idea comes, conviction takes hold, and something meaningful can be planted. Wow. Another 2 phone calls in one reading, and this is not a long reading. These are important messages for you, Libra. So there's something below the surface. Something might be ruminating in your subconscious that is trying to make its way up to the surface so that you can take action on it, right? So that it can manifest in your life. Be still for a moment. Quiet your thoughts and imagine anchoring your energy to the sacred quality of being part of this living earth. Do this mindfully to connect to this divine intelligence with the power to create the perfect form from the essence of a tiny spark of life. Indeed, this is miraculous. The message now is to trust that the seeds you've planted in your field of dreams are in good hands. How many times have I said this in this reading? You're planting the seeds. Trust, let go, trust in the divine, that the seeds you've planted in the field of your dreams and what your goals and your desires are in good hands. They're in good hands. The earth is a conscious divine source of love that is doing its part on your behalf. Slow down, take in the beauty of your life now, and trust that what you are intending is being nourished and is growing. There will be plenty of time later to tend to your garden, to water it and weed it. Great magic is germinating underground, working its way to the surface to deliver more blessings than you could imagine. Let it. So those are your messages, Libra. What a beautiful reading. I hope that you have a wonderful month of December. If you're looking for a more personal reading, you can schedule on www.crystallizewithkate.com. Otherwise, I will see you in another video. Bye.